Yo, what's up gamers? So, I only came into the break room to change the trash bag, and I opened the lid, and it's stuffed with 12 crumped sticky notes that all say, best game of 2025. Meanwhile, Gary from IT is in the corner whispering, you can only pick one! Yeah, well Gary, I mopped all year, I'm picking 12. But before I get written up for ranking games on company time, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what was your game of the year for 2025? And you can only pick one game, no loopholes, no top 47 honorable mentions, because I see you. Here are my top 12 games that I played in 2025 in this break room ranked from 12 to 1. This list is break room certified and mop approved. Starting at number 12, Mega Bonk. This is a fast-paced, physics-driven action game where everything revolves around momentum, timing, and controlled chaos. You're bouncing through compact levels, slamming into enemies and obstacles, and chaining movement together before gravity reminds you who's the boss. There are no long tutorials or lore dumps here. The game teaches you by letting you mess up, get back up, and immediately try again with a little more speed and confidence, like learning to push a mop without hitting every chair. It's loud, goofy, and perfect in short bursts. Not the deepest game I played in 2025, but easily one of the most memorable. Why am I still playing this experiences once it sinks its hooks in. Number 11, Master Detective Archives Raincoat Plus. This is a story-driven mystery adventure from the Danganronpa team, where you play a detective solving murders in a neon city that actively resists the truth like it's a workplace cover-up. You investigate crime scenes, question suspects, and collect evidence, then dive into a surreal mystery labyrinth where logic, contradictions, and clues turn into full-on gameplay challenges. There's very little about reflexes here. It's all about paying attention, connecting dots, and bracing yourself for plot twists that come in swinging. Stylish, strange, and unapologetically dramatic. If you like narrative-heavy games where solving the case is a real action, Raincoat Plus commits fully to the bit. Number 10, Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. This is a full remake of the classic old-school turn-based JRPG, and it still absolutely refuses to hold your hand. You're managing an empire across multiple generations, choosing new rulers, expanding territories, and watching permanent decisions ripple forward through time. The remake modernizes the presentation and quality of life, but the core design is still brutally honest. Combat is strategic and punishing, built around formations, experimentation, and learning systems the game never fully explains. This isn't a comfort RPG, it's a thinking RPG. You don't just beat Romancing Saga 2, you survive it, respectfully, with notes taped to the monitor. Number 9, Digimon Time Stranger. This is a story-driven Digimon RPG built around time travel, branching story paths, and raising Digimon that actually feel like your partners, not just stats on a screen. You're hopping between timelines, making choices that affect the world, your party, and how your Digimon evolve, with different paths opening or closing depending on what you do. Combat focuses on team composition, elemental matchups, and managing evolutions, so planning actually matters instead of just mashing attacks. It nails that balance between classic Digimon nostalgia and modern RPG systems. Easy to jump into, hard to put down. And yes, I got emotionally attached to a digital creature again, like it's 2001, and I'm now ready to talk about it. Number 8, Raido, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. This is an action RPG set in the supernatural version of 1930s Japan, where you play a private detective who solves supernatural crimes by punching demons with the help of other demons. You investigate cases, interrogate spirits, and explore moody city districts, then jump into real-time combat where positioning, timing, and demon abilities actually matter. Your demon companions aren't just for fighting, they help uncover clues, unlock paths, and manipulate the environment during investigations. The whole thing oozes noir vibes and eerie atmosphere. It feels like a detective novel that slowly realizes it's also a demon summoning contract. Number 7, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This is a massive turn-based JRPG that follows Ichiban Kasuga in a full-on globe-trotting story that mixes crime drama with pure chaos, and somehow makes both work. Combat is tactical and flashy, letting you position characters, chain team attacks, and turn everyday objects into weapons like it's a Saturday morning cartoon with emotional trauma. Outside of battles, the game is packed with side content like managing businesses, helping complete strangers with extremely unhinged problems, and stumbling into side stories that feel like entire minigames. It'll make you laugh, then immediately hit you with a serious character moment. It's not just big, it's generous with your time, your attention, and your feelings. Number 6. Schedule 1. In this game, you play as the person in charge of a high-pressure operation, responsible for keeping everything running while the clock never stops ticking. You're planning daily schedules, assigning resources, managing workers, and responding to unexpected problems as they pop up, all while trying to keep the whole system from falling apart. Every decision connects to another system, so ignoring one small issue can turn a minor spill into a full-blown mess across the entire operation. It constantly forces you to think ahead, adjust plans on the fly, and clean up things before they spread. It's the kind of game where you just say one more turn, and then realize you've been mopping through the entire night shift. Number 5. Stellar Blade. In this game, you play as Eve, a highly trained soldier sent into a ruined post-apocalyptic Earth to reclaim the planet from powerful alien enemies that have completely trashed the place. You're not exploring for fun, you're cleaning up humanity's biggest messes, one brutal encounter at a time. Combat is fast and precise, built around dodging, parrying, and learning enemy attacks patterns. Timing and positioning matter way more than button mashing because these enemies hit hard and don't play nice. It's cinematic, intense, and demanding in the way that makes every win feel earned. When it clicks, it doesn't feel like you survived the fight, it feels like you restored order to the worst workplace imaginable. Number 4. Dispatch. In this game, you play as Robert Robertson III, a dispatcher stuck behind the desk while everything else goes sideways. Your job isn't to fight, it's to listen. You take emergency calls, piece together incomplete information, decide who needs help first, and send the right response before things get worse. People panic, details don't line up, and the clock is always ticking. One bad call can send help to the wrong place while another situation spirals out of control. It's tense, grounded, and quietly stressful, like being responsible for the entire building while never leaving the break room. Dispatch doesn't explode, it simmers, and then lives in your head long after the shift ends. Number 3. Arc Raiders. This is a PvPvE extraction shooter where you drop into dangerous zones, fight hostile machines, and scoop up as much goop as you can carry before things go sideways. Every run is a judgmental call. Do you push deeper for better goop, or do you head for extraction before another squad shows up looking to steal your goop? Combat is tense and unpredictable because you're not just dealing with enemies, you're dealing with timing, positioning, and the fact that someone else definitely heard that gunfire. It absolutely nails the risk versus reward loop. Every successful extraction feels like sneaking out with a clean mop bucket, and every failure feels like spilling goop all over the floor. Number 2. Trails in the Sky First Chapter. This is a remake of the very first game in the Legend of Heroes Trails series, and it's the official starting point for one of the most interconnected JRPG universes out there. You play as Estelle and Joshua, two rookie bracers traveling from town to town, taking on jobs while slowly uncovering political tension, hidden conspiracies, and a world that feels incredibly lived in. It's a slow burn JRPG by design. You're meant to talk to everyone, learn how the world works, and watch relationships grow naturally over time. This isn't a game you rush, it's a game you move into, like a long-term janitor assignment that somehow becomes home. And my number 1 game I played in 2025, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is a narrative-driven adventure where you're part of an expedition sent to a dangerous, unknown region tied to the mysterious number 33, a place filled with secrets, history, and things that clearly don't want you there. You explore strange environments, piece together what happened to past expeditions, and slowly uncover the truth through environmental storytelling, discovery, and tense encounters. It's not about rushing objectives, it's about soaking in the atmosphere, reading the world, and feeling the weight of why you're there in the first place. Expedition 33 wasn't just my favorite game this year, it's the one that stayed in my head long after I powered it down. Like a mess you clean once, but never really forget. So that's my top 12 games that I played in 2025 in this break room. Different genres, different vibes, but every one of these left a mark. Hope you're heading into the new year with good games, good energy, and a backlog you'll absolutely pretend you're going to finish. Well, that's all I have. I gotta bounce. Gary from IT just walked in with the 2026 rankings clipboard, and I'm not getting trapped into a meeting that lasts until February. But before I go, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below, what was your game of the year for 2025? This is Scruffy the Janitor signing off. Peace out and Happy New Year.